see you guys again. And this one I'm working on the Gator again. I'm gonna do the front brake pedal today. Try and get that fixed. So at least we have front brakes. Front brake. The front brakes, guys. Front and rear brake are on your right foot. They kind of suck. I'm just cutting off the front part because this has to go on the other side. So at least we have front brakes. I gotta pull the body off so we can get up where the brake goes now. The peg down there holds all the brake assembly. So let's try to fit our new stuff on, and we're gonna try to make another bracket to hold another brake booster. Is it gonna work? I don't know. What kind of goofy? Yeah. Isn't all my shit kind of goofy though? Yeah. Okay. Did I already lose the pin? Probably. So what were you doing? I was walking around with it. Moving on. Maybe it's over there on the table. So if you've ever driven a tractor, this is kind of what they have on a tractor as well. I just thought it'd be easier, honestly. Not as beautiful as you. Oh, Jesus, did he say that on YouTube? Yes, he did. Hey, it's the next day. So far all I did was get the pedals on, kind of get them bent where we want them to go. I got the new master cylinder, well it's not new, but used master cylinder with separate reservoir, remote reservoir. So I got that down there. And I'm gonna show you guys how I plan on doing this, because I stared at it for quite a while, so I'll show you what's up, what's the plan, okay? So, the plan is, where this is, I'm just gonna double up right here of the master cylinders that come from Amazon. They had a little flat spot. So I'm just literally gonna put a spacer and a longer bolt to go all the way through, which I had to custom cut from, I don't know, from another Chinese engine, honestly. It was like a long one. So I cut it down, and yeah. The plan is to double up the booster. So give me a minute here, guys, and next thing you know, hopefully we'll be bleeding brakes. Okay, so the brakes today, they actually work. You know, they're bolted down. I just haven't bled them yet. But then I sat there on the couch over there for a couple hours yesterday looking at this thing. And to tell you the truth, I don't like it, okay? So the problem isn't the fact that, you know, it's probably gonna work. I think it would work. I don't like how low this is under the frame. There's the frame of the Chinese ATV. All of this stuff hangs lower than the frame. And that's the first thing you're gonna hit when we try to take the Gator over anything, is we're gonna hit those two pieces right there. So today I changed my mind, okay? We're gonna move the brake boosters from down there to up here. I've already found a little piece of angle iron and drilled 2 holes in it just to see. I was trying to eyeball whether or not it would actually fit up there. And yeah, I like it up here. This is an old broken one. I like the brake booster up here better than down there. So let's get that done. Change where the booster actually mounts to and put some tabs on these pedals so that it works again, maybe. And then after that, a skid plate. Still need those. Next, let's try to tack that. I'm gonna tack that right there so I can let go of the vice grips. Preferably with something in it so it doesn't leak everywhere. At least slows it down. Okay, so if this was like this, see what I'm seeing? If these were like that. I just want them to clear each other, honestly. Back on. Okay, so I went and got 2 tabs with the right size holes. Of course, one's bigger, one's smaller because they're from different quads. I'm gonna weld this one on and get it lined up first. It's the bigger one. God, I'm sick of doing brakes. Note to editor, brakes suck. I've had this thing off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, probably 4 or 5 times. This is what I've come up with now. So these are the 2 tabs, the best I can figure. Basically, they push the straightest into this, which is the booster mount, which is what I'm going to weld in next. I'm going to weld that in solid so that it doesn't move, and then I'm going to probably put something on the bottom side of it, like a little piece of steel going this way. Shut the door after all the welding. Okay, I'll show you what I got. There's our little bracket. And yeah, I did add a piece this way to tie into this some more. I welded it all the way around, and I welded it all the way along the back. It even blued, that's how much heat I put into it. But she seemed nice and sturdy, like it's on there. It's as on there as I can get it to be on there. She's still kind of warm, that's how much. This will be all under the body anyways. Should I clean up all the dingleberries with the Dremel? I have to, but I don't want to right now. And then hit her with some rattle can. Yay. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And then I'll show you guys after. There's no sense in you guys watching me Dremel. I'll just, whoop, and you guys will see it all shiny. Give me a few minutes, okay? Yep. That's the next plan. So I cleaned it all up with the Dremel. It's all shiny. All the pedals are all good to go. Push this out back into the yard here. Well, just the front yard. And give her a rattle can real quick. Give her a spritzing. Hopefully we're not connected to anything. No, we're not. Get a big whiff of spray paint. Awesome. Okay. I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning. Okay, everything's back on. Everything's routed. All the lines are run. Right now, I'm bleeding the brakes. As soon as I get the brakes, the brakes bled. We have to adjust the pedals so that they go even. Because right now one of them goes way farther than the other. So game on. Let's bleed some brakes. Game on. So after many attempts to bleed the brakes, I finally got a rubber hose onto the bleeder and I got all the air out of it. And they finally work. So show you what they look like. Final fit and finish. That's what they look like now, guys. It's got dual pedals and dual brake boosters, and then they go up to an old body mount for the ATV, and one of the other lines goes down there to the rear, and the front one we got the 2 calipers, and I push that back so that later I can put a hitch mount on the front. But now we're going to throw the body on it. So much tighter than it used to be. Okay. I'm going to hit the button, push it out the door. Come on, guys. I'm not going to get crazy with it. I'm not going to get too crazy with it. I don't have my helmet on. Mediocre. I'll see you in the next video, guys. I appreciate you watching.